This is costing me next to nothing. I mean, I feel sorry, of course, for all of those brave men who lost their lives in that battle. But what? I don't care about you being veteran. Oh, you can't even be veteran. Do I want 750 of you? Cost 10 grand. You know what? Yes, I will, because then I can actually use you a bit more aggressively. Don't forget army organisation with a point. No, that is the last one. We are currently regrouping our forces at the battle to secure a river and to seek an opportunity to counterattack General Mordred. Unfortunately, we have suffered severe casualties and were unable to advance more aggressively. I am confident we can defeat Mordred if we receive more support from you. Sir, I must inform you that we are highly concerned about the advance of Mordred towards Richmond. My corps consisted of 6,200 trained soldiers and is heading to reinforce your army and will rendezvous with you shortly. Gaines Mill is indeed the last one. So, army org. Oh, that would have been a complete sodding rout. I could have captured so much stuff. Arrgh! Alright, so what do I need for the next battle? "30 brigades in 2 corps, so... okay. The second corps does not need to be very strong, though. It's only 10. Right, so first things first. Trooper, you're in the 1st division, buddy. So I like this. 3 and then 2 support. 1, 2, 3. Support. Support. Although I can only deploy 15 in the 1st corps, not 20. 1, 2, 3. Support. Alright, one of these is not support. Silif, you're not support. I think I want a 3rd artillery. Played that battle 7 times, the AI has never done that. You need more artillery in this one for sure, yeah, that's what I thought. Artillery brigade. Alright, so what do I actually have available? I have 6 12-pounders, 6 ordnances. I kind of want to try the 12-pounder howitzers. Yes, they have a short effective range. Cost-effective howitzer for medium-range bombardment. Cost-effective, I don't really care about. Napoleon probably is better in basically every way. The 24-pound howitzer is probably the one that does tons of damage. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, so 12-pound howitzers, not 56, 65, 19. It does do more than the ordnance. And nice, looks like they finally fixed where you can have more than 5 brigades in a division. Yeah. Well, I didn't know that was bugged before, if it was. Sell them and do Naps. Oh, Napoleons. Right. Yes, alright. So we can definitely get rid of the farmers. I'm not using those. I think I'll keep those. I have 1,000 Springfields. Might be able to upgrade another to Springfield, possibly. I'll keep the hunters because I'll need those. Cook and Brother we can definitely get rid of. But then the 12-pound howitzers we can get rid of. Right. Artillery. We'll go for another 12 gun because I think the 12 guns are pretty effective. And we'll go for a Napoleon. 13,000. I mean, we have 3 of them in the armory already. We could go ordnance and it would be cheaper. Only barely. Howitzers and Napoleons, short range, better canister. Yeah, and I do tend to use my cannon fairly aggressively mid-short range. We'll go for the Napoleon. And we'll sort out the commanders afterwards. Elise Moi, you can definitely be promoted. I think I'm just going to make you rookies though. You'll lose your level. But that's fine, because that'd be fairly expensive otherwise, I think. Yeah, 24 grand. Not really worth it. Okay. Then I want...
Yes, sir.
Franklin's wounded. That's fine. And we'll want 2 full divisions in Mordred. Not enough hunters. Not even close to enough hunters. There won't be enough sharps either. The only gun that there's enough of are the smiths. I'd really rather not buy them. I think I'm just going to have to buy as many hunters as I can. Which is that.
Sir, yes, sir!
So Canadian Husky, I'm going to put you in Mordred, and then Seluf is going to join you with full strength. With rookies, that's fine. Yeah, I know Grant would give better bonuses. It's not going to happen. I might put Grant in charge of Mordred, though. In fact, that's what I was thinking of doing. That's why I was kind of clicking here, trying to see what was possible. So Charles is going to lose his top tier guy. And then Mordred is going to be commanded by Grant. And then that leaves me with one more division commander, and then I need one more. You know what? I'm going to buy one. Sedgwick. I might even buy them both. I'm going to buy them both. And you can be led by him.
Yes, sir.
And Panda can be led by him. Lomax needs a colonel. Charles needs a colonel.
Sir, yes, sir!
Magnus, I'll give you a... No, I'm not going to give you a colonel because he'll just die. Elise will give you a colonel. And Seluf, you get a lieutenant colonel. Oh, yeah, lieutenant colonel. That looks good. Right, so now I need to build this unit. And that should be fine. 3rd division is 4 infantry, so it's giving me a little more cover. So we have 3 artillery, 1 skirmisher, 1 cavalry, and everything else is infantry. I think I want at least 2 more artillery here, and then the rest infantry, I would think. Actually, one other thing I can do, probably. Trooper are using Lawrence's right now. I can probably upgrade you to 1855s. 28 grand. We'll wait and see. Let's do the artillery first, actually. We're going to make these 8 guns. I'm going to go with ordnance, because I have them in supply. I'm going to do that again. 8 gun. Ordnance. And then loads of cheap infantry. Cutting it? Oh, I'm out of Springfields. Of all the problems I was expecting to come across, that was not one of them. Huh. What are the alternatives? Reboard farmers. Ha. Palmettos. Well, I guess we could upgrade some of the regular forces to palmettos and Lawrences. And by palmetto and Lawrences, I mean Lawrences. Or maybe even some Enfields. Hang on, we do have a lot of Enfields. Not enough for a full unit, though. And there are a lot of Springfields. You know what? Let's see what we can do. Money's going to be a problem. Again, it's always sodding money. Oh, shit. The other thing I need to do. Before I forget. I'm going to get 20,000 supply there. I'm going to bump you up to 40. So Trooper, I really want the Springfield. Which is leaving us with Lawrences, which Eagle Slayer is going to get. I might well need to cash in some more money. That's 18 experience, though. I remember the days when core supply maxed at 25. Not anymore. I think I have to. So that's a full... No, no, no. No morale effect. At least there's no penalty. Alright, let's just fill out with Springfields, which we do have some spares now. Might need to buy some officers too. There is that. Alright, we're gonna have to get some additional units. So Eagle's using Lawrence. Do we have any other Lawrences? We have enough for one more division. Battalion. Brigade. Or we could get some more Springfields. 58,000 to do that though. 40,000 for the Lawrence.
Sir, yes, sir!
Oh, it's Enfields. I was thinking I had Harper Ferries. I don't. I have Enfields. So we could upgrade one of these to Enfields. Maybe? Oops, that's not it. That's it. Yeah, there aren't 20... There aren't enough! There aren't enough! Did I see a repeating rifle? Yeah, there are repeating rifles. Especially for the skirmisher units. Colt 1855, that's a repeater. Smith, that's a repeater. I think that one might be too. No, it's not. Actually, we may not have any yet. Yeah, the repeaters are here. Henry's, those are repeaters. Fayetteville isn't. Spencer is. Colt 1855 is. There are a couple of them, but they are very expensive. Yeah, Browns are nice, but they're expensive. How many of them are there? 125 of them. That is one very small unit. Not that I have the money for it right now, though. I still need to get 2 more regiments of this, and I honestly don't know what to make them. I could go reboard farmers and just have them super duper cheap.
Yes, sir!
It would cost 20,000 per unit. Actually, there is one more thing I can do. I just had a brainwave. I could get a skirmisher unit with these. 125. With 125 men. Cost 20,000. You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it. I have economy. I can afford it. That means that one of you guys is going to get reduced to the Mord Guards. And then Nagel is going to go up there. You need to be renamed. We'll do the renaming in a minute. And that also means I only need to buy 1 more unit of soldiers with whatever gun. I could, seeing as I have 900 Enfields already. It feels dirty giving these to less qualified troops though. No, I'm not going to do that. Palmettos are cheap, that's true. You know what? Alright, we'll have some palmettos. Range is the same. Fire rate's the same. Damage is the same. Accuracy is better. Melee is better? Ooh. Ooh. In that case... I'm going to give them to Charles. I'm kind of wishing I trained Charles as a skirmish guy now. Oh, sorry, a bludgeon guy. I'm going to buy those for Charles. And we can get 1 unit of infantry with the Springfields. Seeing as I have 2,000 now available. Boom. And I have money left. Alright. And now for the bit that you're all waiting for, I am sure. Names. And I already know what I'm going to call the long range guys. There is only really one choice. Isdar, you have that honor. Could upgrade the artillery, that's true. Oh, that's a point. I've got a bunch more subs that I should be adding to my list. I haven't done that because I've been lax. Magnus has already got one. Right. You are going to be down to Jessica Booth. You are going to be hero. You know what? I'm going to call the artillery hero. Because that's kind of a cool name. And Florian. It's going to be this one. full name. Looks like you've died a lot. There you go, Florian the 14th. And Iri Rasha. Ransom is a general. Iri Rasha. Like so. Tanks. It's going to be the artillery. I think I know what my tank unit's going to be called in the future. And that's all the new guys. Alright, cool. Then we go back to the previous list and basically just see who has not been named for a while. Bussy hasn't. Bussy's going to be these ones. I'd like to give you cavalry, but I don't have any others. And I have no intention of buying any more. Right, Twitch has had a lot. Let's go for a patron. Anton gents. Can I have one? And Kage has not had one for a while. Okay. That's those done. Now I need to do the officers. Yeah, I really do hate cavalry. I am terrible with them. Although, if you want to see some cavalry handled masterfully, I'm going to be doing a Bretonia multiplayer co-op on Total War Warhammer on Wednesday with Bussy, and Bussy is very good with cavalry. We're doing co-op, so I'm handling the infantry, because I'm a far more defensive player than he is, and he's really good at microing with cavalry, so watch those knights doing some ridiculous number of kills. It's going to be good. Pretty heavy stuff your Earth Brigade's logging around. That's true. You're also like one of the most valuable units on the field right now. Alright, we're going to get you. You're one of the lowest ranking. Do I want you to be a low rank? Shambor. You're going to grab the Lieutenant Colonel, and then Izdar's going to have a Colonel. Canadian Husky. Colonel. Although you are under strength, I don't really want to use an under strength unit with Colonel. Anton Gents, you can have one. And Kage can have one. Alright. The thing I'm kind of tempted to do is hire some of these academy units. Just so I have them. You know what? I'm going to do that. Just so they're in the list.
Yes, sir.
Because I know the list refreshes. So having these as backups
Sir, yes, sir.
seems like a good idea. These aren't expensive. Yeah, I use Buchan in exactly the same way as I'm going to be using Izdar in this one. Buchan got 3,000 kills and lost 250 men, I think. Something like that. I mean, he was certainly rivaling Fizzbiscuits for kills. That's pretty impressive going.
Yes, sir.
And the final captain. Then let's give you the actual commander. There we go. Right, I have stolen every single commander out of the academy, so none of the rest of the Union Army can have any. So no. We're using one major. I'm sorry, Canadian Husky. Just not enough men. And I think I'm going to pump you up to 30,000. Because I want my artillery to be firing as much as possible. There is like a school of thought which is basically you have your artillery turned off unless you're up close. But I want them shooting. Even if they're like extreme range, I want them shooting. Schmitty, add more guns. What's the efficient number for you? Because I can do that. 18. Okay, I can do that. Oh, no, you have... Oh wait, we can use veteran. Can just afford that. And I don't like going, like, odd numbers, so that'll do! Yeah, we got you with vets. Don't worry. Don't worry! Okay, I'm pretty happy with this army. This is a strong army. I'm happy that we're actually filled out completely. We're going to be, what, 5 divisions short of what the maximum is for this map? Which is slightly unfortunate, but we basically ran out of guns. It's kind of a good thing when you have that many men and that much money that you're outgunned. So anyway, that's going to be it for this stream. I'm not going to do an entire great battle right now. I wasn't even intending to stream here, so the fact that you got 3 battles out of that is pretty good. So thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button so you get notifications when I'm live in the future. If you've really enjoyed this, then do consider subscribing. It really does help the channel out, and if you're a subscriber, then you have an opportunity to get your name in one of these slots, so you can see yourself fighting and you can write an entire story about how you have done, how well you've done, or conversely, how badly. The other way to see yourself in these streams is through Patreon. If you go to my Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking, is another way of supporting the channel. It's very much appreciated and it really does help the channel out massively if you do that. I do have a YouTube channel which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking. I am uploading this series up onto YouTube. So if you've missed the beginning of this or you've missed any of the previous battles, that is a place you can get it. Then finally I have Discord, which you can find at this link. Oh, I misspelled YouTube. Oops. There we are. I have Discord, which is where I tend to announce what I'm streaming, when I'm streaming, that kind of information. It's also where the community hangs out. They're a cool bunch. They know loads about games. If you need any tips or advice or anything like that, it is the place to do it. What time is it here? It is currently 2:25 AM. And this is usually roughly when I'll stop. It's between 2 and 3. I tend to stop, though. Sundays, I tend to take easy. But I wanted to play more of this, so here you go. You got a free stream out of it. The next time I am streaming will be on Tuesday. It's down for RimWorld, but if I get my copy of Tomb Kings, I will probably be doing Tomb Kings then instead. Sorry, but I want to try new stuff. And there's probably going to be a schedule update at some point as well once I know the Tomb Kings, because the High Elf Titans is going... Tomb Kings is coming in. I'll need to make space for that. I need to decide whether I want to continue the Mortal Empire stream. I want to, but again, new games are coming. I'll need to kind of rejig and reconsider exactly what is happening. And also, Empyrean is taking over from 7 days on Sundays, which is what the stream before this was supposed to be, except we had Space Engineers. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye.